Ladies and gentlemen, this is Abdullah from Freedom for All. Welcome to another episode of Weekly Nugget series. The quote for this week is, "The conditions and circumstances of life are not created by some power external to yourself. They are the conditions which result from the exercise of your freedom of choice, your freedom to choose the ideas to which you will respond." At first he said, "The conditions and circumstances of life are not created by some power external to yourself." This means that you are not a victim of fate or destiny, or some other forces that control your life. You are not subject to the whims of others or the events that happen around you. Also, there is nothing external to hold responsible, or there is no one else to blame if you face difficult circumstances. Because every single thing in your life has entirely come from your internal self. But what do we mean by internal self? By internal self, I mean your true self, the self that is infinite. Every single human being has this same eternal self that is their infinite imagination. They are the conditions which result from the exercise of your freedom of choice. You experience things based on how you exercise your internal being, that means how you exercise your imagination. Your freedom of choice exists to your internal being or higher self. The more you are attentive to your infinite self, the more you realize that it is the freedom of choice that you are making within your true self. Neville went on to add, "Your freedom to choose the ideas to which you will respond." As I was saying, your experiences are the results of the choices you make within self. And just like that, what you experience comes from the ideas you generate within self, and to those ideas you respond to externally. So while living externally, your task is to trust in the being within you and put some attention to the internal world. Because doing this, you get to realize the mechanism of life, which Neville often referred as the psychological drama. He said, "The drama of life is a psychological one, which is taking place in the sea of illusion. The real drama takes place within self, so it's purely psychological. And the world where we live externally, which Neville called a sea of illusion, is generating how we live internally. So if we are able to change internal ideas and choices, things will come the way we love to see them to be." Hope you loved the quotes I discussed here. Bye for now. Hoping to see you next week.